let's make some white chocolate cream ganache. So to begin with, start with your chocolate and we're going to do a 4:1 ratio. This is for applying to the cake, and then we're going to put the cream in and put this into the microwave. So you can do this one of two ways. You can put it into the microwave with the cream on top, or you can heat the cream and then pop it over the top. So initially I put it in the microwave for 45 seconds, bring it out and give it a stir. You can see here it's coming together, but it is still very, very thick. So this isn't going to be done, but we want to do this in small stages so that the chocolate doesn't split. So now, anytime you put it into the microwave, it goes in for 10 seconds, take it out, give it a good stir, and then repeat as necessary until you get that lovely, silky, shiny ganache that we're looking for. What we need to do once it looks just like this is pop some cling film across the top, ensuring that it touches the top of the ganache. This will prevent any skin from forming. Now pop this on the side until it's cool enough to go in the fridge or until you're ready to use it. So I like to work with my white chocolate ganache a little bit thicker, so it has more of a buttercream consistency. That's just a personal preference of mine. I feel that this allows me to control what's happening more. If you want it to be thinner, you can either put it in the microwave for another 15 seconds, just if it's gone too thick, just to loosen it slightly so it pours over, or you can do it the way I do. Now let's move on to our drip. So this time I am using a 3:1 ratio, and you want to do this exactly the same as you did before. But what do you do if it does go too far? Now that's split just there, but you can repair this. So I am putting this into another bowl that's cool, because obviously it's the heat that was the issue in the first place. You can see me stirring it just there and it's not coming back together. So you can add just a small amount of water, very cold water, or very cold milk to your ganache and then stir. You can see here how quickly this is coming back together with either that water or that milk. Please be careful how much you add into it, because it will affect the shelf life if it's with water. So look, that's all come back together and I'm extremely happy. Let's colour this now. So you'll have to use an oil-based colouring. So I'm using Colour Mill here. This is their fuchsia colour. I do a tester on a glass is perfect, and once you're happy you can just pipe it straight on the top of your cake. Now make sure that your cake is cold so that it does begin to cling to the side of the cake once it hits it. Now I do wait for it to be cool, obviously. Please don't put hot drip across the top of your cake because it will just be ruined.
Is it just me, or is watching a drip so relaxing? I just love it. I could do it all day.
Right across this top part here, you can see I've done the drip, and then we're just going to come in and empty some of that bag out, then join those edges. So be very careful when you're joining the edges that your drip isn't too thin, because otherwise it's going to be like a waterfall and cascade over the top. I am then pulling in towards me to get those to meet together. If you push out again, it's going to flow right over the top and ruin that drip. Let's do this round bit. So put your palette knife on, keep it in one place, just moving it in slightly, and let the turntable do the work by making that go round, and then flick it up in the middle very slowly, and that chocolate will just form on the inside. And look at that, absolutely gorgeous.